Hey, what's going on? It's me, Greg Marshall, and I'm going to go ahead and explain to you how to do rapid testing for your ads, no matter what channel you're on, in order to figure out what works, converts, and then you can go ahead and scale that. All right, so the way that you want to do this is, it's very simple, but it can be tedious, and this is why a lot of people don't do it. This is something that I do with almost every client of mine and in my own marketing efforts, because it's, in my opinion, it's the most important part, which is figuring out a testing model or schedule. So you want to do as many tests as humanly possible throughout the week, but I would start with at least 1 to 2 tests per week on different types of ad copy and different types of headlines with different pictures or video. And what you want to do is you want to get a pen and paper out. This is how I like to do it, because I feel like when you write it down, your brain processes a little bit more than just typing. So I actually write down, like a scientist, what I'm going to be testing. So for example, if I'm going to test copy, I'm going to make the week a focus of, I'm just going to test copy. That's all I'm going to test. And I'm going to test different types of words, problems, challenges, and calls to action within that copy to see which gets the best result, the most responses. And when I say the best result, meaning you have to be very clear on what you want that result to be. So you don't necessarily want to just say, like, I want the cheapest clicks or the cheapest this or cheapest that. You want to know, how does this impact my business objectives? And so once you figure that out, you want to run a bunch of different tests. I would do them with small amounts of money so you're not losing. So you can do anywhere from $1 a day to $5 to $10. And what you do is you go ahead and do rapid testing, figure out what's working. When you find a winner, then your goal is to take that one winning ad piece of copy, and you want to go ahead and start refining it. And then you take that ad copy, and now you start testing different pictures. What types of pictures resonate better with that copy? Does video resonate better? If you create a video sales letter, does it do better? You just want to keep testing. Maybe no picture, but what you want to do is keep testing things to make sure that you are getting an opportunity to see what converts the best. Once you find those ads that start to work, then your next goal is to scale those ads. And what you do is, once you have that winning ad, you want to start targeting and testing audiences that are going to not only respond to it, but then find more audiences that will respond to it, so you can expand your reach, and you can expand kind of your customer pool. And the way I like to do that, there's certain different techniques. Sometimes they call it horizontal scaling, or I like to call it stacking. But essentially what you do is you run a bunch of different ads to different audiences, and you start to track them and figure out which ones are the best conversions. And once you do that, you'll be able to figure out how much you should be spending, because you'll know what your customer acquisition costs, what your turnaround time is, which is how fast do the people convert once they see the ad, and then you'll know your lifetime value of a customer, because you'll know how much they spend over a given period of time, and then you'll know your cash flow, because you'll know how many sales you're getting, within the month, and how that cash flow statement impacts how much you invest in marketing. So hopefully that this video helps you, but make sure you're doing a lot of rapid testing and testing everything, and basically the game never stops when it comes to testing. So test it all: copy, pictures, video, calls to action, and be very clear with what your business objectives are, and you'll have more success whenever you're running ads. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to message me, or like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that with the video, and you guys take it easy.